Hey everyone, this is Bo from the Now server. I'm still getting used to that. I'm gonna be doing a rather chillaxing video on the topic, should I buy Gachapons? Oh no! I know some of you guys are new to the game, and by instinct from watching my videos, the first thing you guys are gonna probably ask me is, Bobo, should I buy Gachapons? Should I get into this? Is this a bad thing or a good thing? Well, here I am going to be voicing my opinions on the topic, and of course, you guys are free to share yours as well in the comments below. So, let's go ahead and get started. I've kind of narrowed it down to 4 sections here, guys, and really, it's very simple. Let's take a look at this. Boom. Alright, should I buy Gachapons? Now, the $1,000,000 question here is, do you have money? If your answer is no, then no, don't buy Gachapons. You don't have money, why are you buying Gachapons? Why would you spend your last check on something that's probably not gonna feed you, and you'll be like sadly starving in your room, eating, I don't know, cup of noodles for weeks and regretting it. You know, it's not worth it. If you don't have extra income to just kind of throw out the window, just enjoy life. Do not buy Gachapons. Highly suggest do not buy if you don't have some expendable cash on hand. Next, do you care about in-game rares and fashion? Now, the main thing about Gachapons in Mabinogi is that most of the stuff in Gachapons are just for cosmetics purposes. They're mostly for things, you know, dresses, outfits, flashy, fashion, flashy, lots of F's here. Lots of random decorations for your homestead, emotes, you know, there's not really anything that's kind of like crazy in terms of overpowering. Now, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, whoa, Bobo, there's enchants in there that's super overpowering. Correct, you are correct. I'm getting to that point, guys. Which leads to rarities. There are some rare stuff in Gachapons, and they're so rare that maybe only a handful of people in the servers may have them. And they can actually be overpowering if they're enchants in terms of, I guess, your damage. However, it doesn't restrict players from obtaining them. A lot of the stuff in Gachapons can be sold for gold from other players. So if you're a free player, you know, not spending a dime on this game, but you have plenty of time to grind for gold, you can technically get stuff from the Gachapons from other players. With that being said, I know a lot of people are going to argue against this and say, Bobo, that's not possible. What if it's something that somebody just wants to keep forever and not sell? That's the problem. That's what I meant. That's what I mean when I say, do you care about rarities? There are some things in this game that are so rare that the only way you can get them is if you gachapon yourself. So that is one thing, is how badly do you care about these sort of things? Are you just kind of like meh, you don't really care about him? Well, if you're kind of meh, you don't really care too much about him, Gachapons is not for you. If you really care about them for some odd reason, like it's your life, well, then maybe you want to put your 2 cents in there and try your luck. What else? Do you enjoy the thrill of opening mystery boxes? That's essentially what Gachapons are. They're mystery boxes. Mystery boxes where you just kind of open and then hope you get something amazing, but you guys all know that 90% of the stuff you get is, well, garbage. So, there is still, though, that tiny percentage where you will get a very nice item. And that's the point of the whole Gachapon, is that you're not spending money on what's in the box. You're spending money on the experience, on the thrill. And that is what a lot of people say to me when they watch my Gachapon videos is, Bobo, when I watch your Gachapon videos, it feels as if I were feeling that thrill. And I was like, kudos. You guys didn't have to spend a dime. You just felt the thrill just by watching me. So, do you guys like that? Do you like the thrill of just opening boxes and hope you just got something amazing? Well, if that's something you are willing to spend money on, then Gachapons would be something for you. If you're looking at me and you're like, what? Like, who spends money on stuff like that? Well, then Gachapons is probably not for you. Lastly, in my opinion, do you lack time to play, to grind for money? Now, honestly, there's a lot of people out there that play Mabi that are probably working jobs and going to school. They're just way too busy to be getting, gold in this game. Sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes it's very time consuming. Sometimes you want to come back home and you just want to flop on the bed and go to sleep and not even want to play, but you still want to play. You still want to be part of the community like everybody else. But you just don't have the time to. But this is another thing that a lot of people would argue against is like, well, does Gachapons really give you money? Does it really give you money if most of the stuff you guys get are kind of garbage? Kind of. I mean, in a way, it is gonna be a wasteful amount of real money. But you will still at least get certain stuff that will give you money to, I guess, give you items to sell for money. There you go. Sell for gold. There you go. Don't get money and gold confused here, guys. You'll always have an item from Gachapons that is probably sellable. And that being said, you're going to generate some sort of gold income. It may not be the best way to generate income, of course. And it might not be the most efficient way. But it is, of course, essentially the most easiest way, because somebody is handing you something, and then you're just gonna sell it for some gold. Now, that's for those people who are just like, yeah, I don't have time to find rares and hunt for this and grind for gold, but I have time to take 10 seconds to open a stack of Gachapon and get free stuff to sell. If that's you, well, then Gachapons would be for you. If you're looking at me and you think that's the most ridiculous thing ever, then Gachapons is not for you. So, what will it be, guys? Is Gachapons for you or not? I'll tell you this right now, guys. When I first opened my first quote-unquote Gachapon, it was actually not on Mabinogi. It was actually on MapleStory. The very first MapleStory Nexon game. I've never spent a single dime in any game ever, except MapleStory. And when I did that, there's no going back, basically. And this is true. Everyone always says this. The moment you spend money in a game, there's no going back. You're going to continue to spend because you've already got hooked to that. So, before you guys make that decision and buy Gachapons, read these questions here. Answer them yourself. Is Gachapons for you? You don't want to look back at this like a year later and be like, Bobo, you did this to me. You did this to me. Now I do nothing but spend Gachapons every day. Well, maybe not every day. Every month. Any regrets? No regrets. I have no regrets, guys. I enjoy opening Gachapons, and I think Gachapons is for me. So, if you guys like this video, feel free to like and, of course, subscribe. You guys are amazing. We've hit 5,000 subs. You are the best. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching my video. I appreciate it so much. And like always, guys, please, 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 stay awesome.